Hello and welcome to cryptoTV. I'm your news host Parvati Nirman and let's get into the world of crypto with English News Bulletin. Let's have a look at the headlines first. IMF calls for joint efforts to control DeFi crypto. Cryptocurrencies advance on economic outlook, Bitcoin above $41,000. Ethereum's post-merge reward will be lower than anticipated. Cryptoinvestor Framework Ventures launches $400 million fund for Web3 DeFi. Robinhood revives plans for UK launch with deal to buy crypto app Ziglu. Australia to list first Bitcoin ETF next week. Ethereum-focused BlockApps raises $41 million to expand. BNB chain burns over $700 million worth of BNB tokens. The International Monetary Fund is worried about the growing global turmoil that has added crypto woes to the list of worries for governments and global regulators. In its Global Financial Stability Report released on Tuesday, the IMF calls for a coordinated regulatory approach to crypto for maintaining effective control of capital flows. Improving non-blockchain payment technologies would also help maintain that control. The report also said regulation is not keeping up with the rapid developments in many aspects of fintech. The report points out that decentralized finance or DeFi is becoming steadily more interconnected with traditional finance due to its adoption by traditional financial institutions. DeFi's lack of governance makes it risk to financial stability and creates an environment of legal uncertainty. It is vulnerable to market liquidity and cyber risk, but it potentially offers benefits from higher efficiency and financial inclusion. The IMF recommended regulators concentrate on the elements of the crypto ecosystem surrounding DeFi, such as stablecoin issuers and centralized exchanges, and encourage the creation of self-regulating bodies within the industry. Cryptocurrencies gained further overnight and maintained their momentum during Asian trades, helping the Bitcoin to remain over $41,000. The optimism stemmed from expectation of positive economic outlook, offsetting the Federal Reserve's rate hike moves. Economists and investment houses have been warning about the prospects of a recession over the next 2 years. However, cooling energy prices and robust manufacturing activity is reshaping investors' pessimism. Last week, crypto funds suffered outflows for the second straight week, with some $97 million of redemptions. According to Glassnode, a large amount of Bitcoin supply has been accumulated between the $38,000 and $45,000 price range, suggesting that price-insensitive traders hold much of Bitcoin supply above the $40,000 price level. Bitcoin was recently seen trading at $41,300, up over 1% in past 24 hours. Ether, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded above $3,000, up nearly 1% in the same time frame. Ethereum's post-merge reward will likely be lower than initially anticipated. Ethereum's transition from proof of work to proof of stake should make the network more profitable for staking, earning the users between 12 to 15%, but it seems this percentage will get far lower after the merge. The amount of ETH locked represents 9.5% of the entire circulating supply. The growth of the staked ETH accelerated since the stake ETH launch, which is staking derivative token used as collateral on the Aave lending protocol, but the rise in the stake ETH caused rewards to drop proportionally. In other words, the more ETH stake, the fewer rewards per staked Ether as well. Framework Ventures Management, a US-registered venture capital fund, said it completed the raising of $400 million for Fund Framework third crypto fund. Half of the capital will go toward blockchain gaming investment, with Web3 and decentralized finance as secondary areas of interest. Framework initially focused on DeFi because when the first fund launched in 2019, financial products suited the best for blockchains. However, subsequent innovation in Layer 2 and non-Ethereum blockchains have shifted interest toward blockchain gaming. Framework has a staff of 22, including 7 people who work in investment. The rest of the team is mostly engineers focused on running infrastructure, staking, and participating in DeFi markets. Online brokerage platform Robinhood said it plans to buy Ziglu, a London-based fintech app that allows users to trade Bitcoin and several other cryptocurrencies. The acquisition will help in its expansion plans in the UK and Europe, the company said. The move comes nearly 2 years after Robinhood halted plans to launch in the UK. The deal will likely help the brokerage to boost its growth prospects as its performance stalls. Robinhood reported a drop in monthly active users in the fourth quarter of 2021 to 17.3 million from 18.9 million in the previous quarter. Robinhood expects first quarter 2022 revenue of less than $340 million, down 35% from the year earlier period. The company has lost roughly 2/3 of its market value since debuting on the Nasdaq last summer. In a blog post, Robinhood CEO and co-founder Vlad Tenev said that the purchase of Ziglu was expected to help accelerate the global expansion efforts. Ziglu, founded in 2018, allows users to make payments, invest in range of cryptocurrencies, and earn interest on holding of Bitcoin and British pound sterling. The company has raised a total of $22.8 million to date through the equity crowdfunding platform Seedrs. It was last valued at $110 million. Ziglu is one of the few crypto concerns that has managed to register with the UK's Financial Conduct Authority. Registration is a key requirement for digital asset firms looking to operate in the country. Cosmos Asset Management's Bitcoin ETF, Australia's first Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, will be listed on the CBOE equities trading platform next week. ASX Clear, the clearing house at the center of Australian capital market, has confirmed it has 4 market participants that will cover initial margin requirements of 42%. There is speculation of $1 billion inflows when the ETF goes live in Australia next week on April 27. ASX Clear's approval for approving the Cosmos Bitcoin ETF may pave the way for the National Stock Exchange of Australia to begin listing Bitcoin ETFs. BlockApps, which helps enterprises with the use of blockchains, has raised $41 million in its latest funding round to expand its business and expand workforce, reports said. The company's Strato blockchain product, which is compatible with Ethereum, plans to tap more Fortune 500 companies and also startups to use its blockchain network. In the past, BlockApps has used its blockchain application to track the life cycle of food and agriculture products, as well as for carbon data management. The latest financing round was led by Liberty City Ventures, with participation from Consensus, Morgan Creek Digital, and Eidetic Ventures, among others. BlockApps had raised $9 million in a previous funding round. BNB chain will burn over 1.8 million Binance coin in its first burn this quarter. The burn would be conducted at an average price of $403 per BNB, the data shows. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao confirmed the burn via tweet. BNB uses an auto burn system to reduce its total supply to 100 million BNB. The auto burn mechanism adjusts the amount of BNB to be burned based on BNB's price and the number of blocks generated on the BNB smart chain during the quarter. Meanwhile, data shows an estimated 1.8 million BNB are on track to be burned next quarter, expected sometime in August. BNB is currently trading at $420.81, up nearly 1% in the last 24 hours. That's all for today's news. For daily news and updates of crypto world, don't forget to watch English News Bulletin twice a day only on cryptoTV. I'm your news host Parvati Nirban, signing off for now. See you tomorrow and have a wonderful day. Ta-da!